time to buy a Toyota Camry. Woo! Oh, sweet, man, that's clean. They did a good job. That is awesome.
It's all good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, dude. So yeah, as you can tell, it was getting kind of dark, so I couldn't film what I had to say on the way back and stuff. But I still vividly remember my first impressions and my first thoughts, but it's been a few weeks just because I've been busy. I'm just sitting in here because it's out raining. As you guys know, I can't handle M cars in the rain. After wrecking my M5, which actually I will get back, I will be fixing. Thank you to Wilkins for driving with me down to Florida. If it wasn't for him, I would have had to fly to Sarasota and then Uber like an hour or an hour and a half to a town called Homosassa, I think I'm saying that correctly. Great little town, Village Toyota, where I bought the M3 from. Everybody there was very friendly, very nice to deal with. The salesmen were all looking at the car as I was like kind of leaving with it, and they were just saying, you know, such a beautiful car, congratulations. Made me feel really good. And then as I was leaving, they're all looking and stuff, and I didn't really get on it, but I kind of went through the gears quickly, and I just felt so happy. It was a really good feeling. I hadn't felt that happy in the moment since I drove that GT3 RS. So originally, I was dead set on getting an X5M. I've just always thought they were great SUVs for the money. Every time I've driven one, I've just been mind blown. I had an X5 4.8, and I love the chassis and the interior, the features, the way it rode, everything about it. They're just really good. And I drove 6 hours to Memphis to check this one out. Red, my favorite color, beautiful, one owner. And I paid for an inspection, and then like at the last minute, I was like, wait a minute, I am an exhaust guy. I need something that screams, and they just don't sound that good. So then it was C63 Amg. Again, red, beautiful, one owner, all service records done at like BMW Clearwater or whatever, and paid for an inspection. Almost got it, even though it didn't have the limited slip, it didn't have the development package. I was fine with that. But my buddy actually is an engineer for AMG and was sort of talking me out of it. I was like, dude, you need to look at M3s. He's got an E90. And no offense to M3 owners, but coming from an M5, I just figured that the M3 was a bit of a downgrade just because it's the same engine with 2 less cylinders, so it doesn't sound as good, less power, the same low-end torque. I'd have to replace the rod bearings again, 3 Series interior instead of 5 Series, and I just didn't want to consider an M3. Long story short, I check Auto Trader, I'm impressed with the value, and next thing you know, I'm in an M3, just like that, and so far I love it. And you know what, let's see what Dennis thinks about this thing. Got 100 horsepower less than the M5, basically. Dennis, what do you think about that? Come here, what do you think? He's like, man, that little thing, you should have got the X5M. I could fit in it. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be a fan. But the thing is, the car is incredible. Obviously coming from a single clutch transmission in the M5, this is a dual clutch. Yes, I know the purists are like, dude, why wouldn't you get a manual if you're such an enthusiast? It's like, well, trust me, it would be a lot of fun, but there's something about the quick shifting transmissions that I've always loved. Just banging through the gears, there's no delay between the shifts. It's just like, wah, wah, you know, like the F1 cars. I've always wanted that. And this car, that transmission is very impressive. That's definitely the main thing when I was test driving it. I was like, holy crap, that's really cool. The cabin is great. Of course, yeah, it doesn't have the cooled seats and the heads-up display like the M5, but it actually feels really cozy, really kind of wraps around you, which is cool. It makes you feel like you're in more of like a race car, something a little bit more special rather than just a big sedan. I really like that in a good way. It's not too tight where you're cramped. It's more of like a cozy feeling. Of course, power was the main thing I was worried about. I was like, well, certainly it's gonna feel a lot slower, right? Even though the 0 to 60 time supposedly, oh, he wants to see it, yes! Oh, he doesn't, come on, Dennis. Oh, dang. Literally, as soon as I mention horsepower, they all get excited and he comes out. You can tell a little that the engine in the M3 doesn't have that sheer power as the M5. It doesn't have that brute force, but the M3 having the carbon fiber roof, it's a two-door, obviously a smaller car. That big weight difference and then the quick shifting DCT, I think really make up for it. It's still really fun. I know all the N54 guys are gonna be like, M3s are slow, dude, shut up. Well, here's the thing. Look at the Mazda Miata. Okay, very slow car, but look at how much respect it has in the community and how much fun the car is to drive. I've never driven one, but just everybody kind of knows that. I get it now. I get it. The M3, it has just enough power to be perfect, and they've always have. Such a good blend overall of everything that you need to make it such a good driving experience. So I'm happy with the power, okay? I know somebody with a JB4, hey, quit horsing around, N54, N55 would smoke it off the line. But it's not about that. I'm not here to chase power. I love cars that you guys know exhaust, sound good, and are fun to drive as like the experience overall. I haven't even put it in the power mode, mind you, because it started raining on the way home. I'm still kind of messed up from wrecking the M5, being even more cautious, really not trying to drive fast like that. And I haven't even pressed the power button. I'm already happy with it. I haven't even messed with the M mode. I haven't configured anything. And so far it's that great. And I cannot wait to do comparison videos with the M5. Obviously I haven't driven the M5 since December 7th, so I can't really remember exactly, you know, well, how much faster does it feel than the M3? But so far, they're about the same. This car is really good, and I'm really glad I got it. $23,000, 80,000 miles, 2 owners, all maintenance records done at BMW Sarasota, which is like an older retirement community sort of from what I was told. So I'm guessing an older guy bought it because it's bone stock. I already did exhaust because, again, who am I? The exhaust guy. Another reason why I'm not driving it, because I'm afraid the drone or whatever would kind of interfere with the sound. That's the thing, the car sounds really, really good up front. The induction noise is great. But from the back, for an M car, you would think you'd hear a little bit more V8 coming out of the exhaust. You really don't hear it like that, like you knew these newer M cars. These newer M cars are actually pretty loud from the factory. This one, not so much, but of course, quit horsing around. I will have comparison videos, or before and after videos of the exhaust, and I can't wait to share how it sounds because it sounds really good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. Sorry I was a little distracted with the horses. Obviously a more better in-depth review of the car once I get used to it will be coming. I need plate ideas if you guys can give me suggestions. Obviously the M5 is V10 for the win. I think if this car was V8 FTW, it'd be a little basic just because of like Mustang and Camaros, like a lot of people have V8s. So I was thinking maybe S65 for the win, or thanks for watching. Dennis decided to check out the M3 finally, and I think he likes it. I will see you guys on the next video. Remember, please drive safe, wear your seatbelt, learn from my mistakes. I still feel like an idiot. He really does like it. But yeah, drive safe, guys. See you in the next video. See ya.